For years, I watched my son Justin and Bear together. They had a bond that was impossible to miss. Bear followed Justin everywhere. He always wanted to be close to him. Back then, I thought I understood what I was seeing. I didn't. Justin tried to tell me. I remember him calling me on the phone, and it seemed like every conversation eventually turned to Bear. Justin loved talking about Boston Terriers. He'd tell me they weren't like other dogs. He'd tell me how loyal they were, how they loved being around their family, how smart they were, and how funny they could be. Then he'd start laughing, and he'd tell me about something called the zoomies. He'd say, "Dad, you should see Bear. He'll suddenly start running around the house like a little rocket, and he goes crazy for no reason at all." And I laugh and think, well, he's just a dog. And then Justin would say, "Dad, you just don't understand. Boston Terriers are different." I say, "Okay, Justin." Sometimes he'd get frustrated because he was trying so hard to explain what made Bear so special. The truth is, I wasn't really listening. I thought he was just talking about his dog. Life changed years later. Life changed in ways I never expected. Bear became part of my everyday life. We started spending more time together. We go for walks. We sit quietly together. And sometimes he simply lied beside me. He wasn't asking for anything. He just wanted to be close. That's when I realized maybe I should have listened to Justin a little more. So I started doing something I should have done years before. I began reading about Boston Terriers. I watched videos. I read everything I could find. I learned about their personalities, their loyalty, their intelligence, and yes, I finally learned about the zoomies. The more I learned, the more I realized Justin had been right all along. The realization that one day everything finally made sense. Boston Terriers really are different. They don't just want to live in your house. They want to be with you. They make you laugh. They stay close when you need company. Sometimes they'll suddenly explode with energy and race around the house like they're putting on a show. And then, just a few minutes later, they're quietly lying beside you, happy just to be there. That's when I finally understood Justin wasn't trying to convince me that Bear was just a good dog. He was trying to tell me what it felt like to share your life with a Boston Terrier. It took me years, but finally understood exactly what he meant. Now, every time Bear walks beside me, I think about Justin. I can still hear him laughing on the phone, trying to explain why Boston Terriers were so special. Then, I didn't understand. Today, I do. And every time Bear looks at me, I smile because Justin was right all along. Thank you for spending a little time with me today. And until next time, thanks for walking beside me.